Question 719. What are you most looking forward to doing once we get to the other side of this pandemic?
Getting Manda.
Getting. Why are you doing the getting in air quotes?
Getting hold of her. Things that can't be discussed online.
Don't keep changing.
Fairly certain they've been discussed extensively online.
I'm a wrestling fan. Me and Manda want to wrestle. That's fine.
We're all kids now. They're wrestling.
See, Amanda's from Georgia, so you have to pronounce it wrestling.
Wrestling.
I'm not from Georgia.
I mean, you're in Georgia. Is what I meant. I know you're not from Georgia, but you're in Georgia, so it's got to be wrestling now.
Yeah.
So what?
Stuck in and from are not the same.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So how many days after the pandemic ends is she going to be here?
It
After.
depends. She hasn't fucking ordered her passport yet. Someone
I
needs
can't
to
do
tell her.
anything about it this second. Fuck me.
Oh, we're going to start a domestic.
That's the plan.
Carry on. What can I poke?
No, well, if she had her passport, it would be the day after the pandemic, but it's probably going to be now 8 weeks after the pandemic, depending on American postage.
Most Americans don't have a passport, you know.
Yeah.
I do.
Mine's expired,
Ooh,
but I
or
have one.
just
I
that
do.
girl.
I need to be renewed. I haven't gone out of the country except for like once. That was to the Bahamas.
I went to Greece 2 years ago. I was scheduled to go to China in April. We had a tour set up and we were all ready to go, and then we had to cancel it.
I think Jeff was scheduled to go as well.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, to China. It was meant to be a busy time for China.
Will you
Brian
be
said-
reapplying for your different coloured passport, Dave? Let's all get controversial on that.
What, you mean the more useless passport?
Yeah.
No. Well, not unless I've got to go somewhere. I can't see me leaving the country again, ever. I would be lost. Brian says, I want to use my face mask as a slingshot. Jones says, go shopping. I so need to pay attention to myself. Nerdy says, nothing. I kind of don't want it to end. Ike says, bathhouse on my lonesome or Mon Chalet in Denver with my wench. You got a wench. How posh. Beth.
Well, when I moved here, I was broke as hell because I had spent all my money on my home and stuff and moving. So I didn't get to go anywhere. And then finally I caught up a couple months later. I was like, okay, I'm good. I can go out and I can go meet people, and they shut everything down. So I'd like to actually go explore my city that I live in now. That would be nice.
Mm-hmm. Granny?
I am expecting grandchild number 5 in November. And so I would like to go to Seattle to see my daughter who is expecting.
Mm.
Oh.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's awesome.
Ricardo said...
Go to Seattle right now, though.
No, can't go to Seattle right now.
Ricardo said skinny dipping at sunset. I'm fairly certain you can get away with that now.
Yeah.
I think Ricardo actually wants people to see that. That's what he is.
He wants the audience.
Yes.
Right, assuming that Manda isn't as sex obsessed as Math Pig, what would you like to do?
No, it's the same.
It's
I'm probably more so than him. So
We're going to do some wrestling.
That's a wrestle. He's gonna wrestle.
a special hug.
Yes.
It's
Seraphim.
going to be lovely and sweet and passionate. Shut the fuck up.
No, it's
I need
not.
some
You need a
alone.
50-meter exclusion zone as it explodes.
I'm more worried about the neighbours and their children sleeping.
Math.
Move to the country.
He is in the country.
You think you're going to make it out the airport? How quaint.
I'm probably going to crash the car on the way home.
Seraphim.
Looking out of the parking garage.
I'm going to go to Atlanta and go to some of the clubs I usually go to. I've missed them. I need to get laid. That's what I'm going to go. I'm going to go get laid a lot.
Hey, she wants to do some wrestling as well.
I plan to
You
get some
up on your
wrestling,
way?
that's right.
Sarah,
Seraphim, do you know if
Up on
they're
your
going to
way.
do Dragon? Do you know if they're going to do Dragon Con this year?
I haven't heard anything about it yet, but I'm not entirely sure. So I'd have to look and see. I haven't looked into it in a while because I usually can't get the days off because it's on a weekend. And I switched my looks like it's still on. So 83 days and 7 hours and 11 minutes and 40 something seconds. So it looks like they're still going to do it. So I'm hoping to be able to go to Dragon Con this year, though.
I might come.
That'll be fun.
You have to meet up
Yes, we do.
and not give each other corona.
Yes, I'll try not to give her corona because by then I'll be working in the office again. So offices, especially call centers, are hotbeds for disease. So that should be fun.
That's because of all the misbehavior that goes on them. They shouldn't be.
Hey, I am a good girl, so I'm not part of that.
Of course not.
Didn't she just say something about going out and getting laid?
Yeah,
Yes,
because she can't get laid at work.
I can't not
She's
for
a
not for
doggy
lack of
problem.
trying. Because all my boyfriends that I dated at work didn't want to get in trouble, and I'm like, I don't care.
Fair enough. Right. Next question. Oh, here you go, nerdy. If I tried to get laid,
Wait, you didn't answer, Dave.
that enough?
Dave, what's your answer?
no idea. Me, I get to look forward to stop doing the show.
He wants to bounce on his ball through, like in the middle of the street. That's what you're gonna do, right, Dave?
No, I know-
Saying
do you know what?
Amanda's made it the whole way over here. She'll be here for at least 2 weeks. So we would probably do a day trip over to England. Maybe visit Dave.
Maybe. How much is a ferry
They
to
have time.
Liverpool?
30, but I won't.
How long is the ferry to
You wanna go
Liverpool?
to England?
Well, I actually sat down and worked this out because I was looking about buying cars close to the ports and bringing them over, and it's a fucking 7-hour boat trip on the Liverpool one, and it's only an hour if you go into Wales and then drive up, but it works out about the same money once you take diesel into consideration, so you might as well just sit in the boat with Manda and have sex in the back of the car for 7 hours. So
Well, if she flies over here, I'll come over there then.
but no, 7 hours boat sex.
He
Yeah.
wants boat sex. Dave.
I'll have the 7 hours boat sex.
He's gonna pick her up, and she's gonna go get in his car, and he's just gonna have the whole back windows covered with something.
Yes.
'Cause he's gonna have to. They're gonna get arrested.
I think they're gonna try to reenact that scene from Titanic.
Probably.
I've already asked her to draw me like one of her French girls. She did no.
Oh, that's not nice, Amanda. Did you ask nicely though? That's the question.
Yes, he did. It was very sweet.
I was going to make a joke about my purple jewel not being big enough, but no.
This went way out.
Okay, so this is critical questions, not me and Manda's sex life. Moving on.
Right. Next question.
Thank you.
Yes.
Put it on.
Repeatedly. If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.